Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back at it again. Smash and Dash Podcast. What's happening with your brother? Every time I talk to you, I see a different background. You're in a different state, man. You be everywhere around the world, man. I want to be like you when I grow up, man. What's happening?
Come on with the captain. What's happening, twin? But what's so funny is you act like you just didn't leave Tennessee with me, man. We actually had a really good weekend. Shout out to Miss Amy, the Titans owner. She's probably the best owner in the world. They do a great job of putting our alumni weekend on every year. So me and you actually going back and getting to hang out and getting to see, Eddie George, Warren Moon, Keith Bullock, Albert Haynesworth. The list continues and goes on. Stephen Tillich, some of the guys that we played ball with, but it was just amazing to see all those old heads back.
Tony Brown, Nate Washington, Mutai.
Listen, Tony Brown, man, you absolutely, hey, by far the funniest teammate I've ever had in my life, man. And he talking about he changed his life and he in everything. And it's like, bro, every time somebody walked by with some lemon pepper steppers on, he was making sure he was sending you a text and making sure you knew. And what's crazy is I got to send our producers a picture of these lemon pepper steppers so y'all can, make sure y'all post them for me when I say that, man, because these shoes are out of control, man. And it was crazy. The guy that had them on was way younger than anybody I thought should have had them on, young. Look at you. Bro, you ain't going to say
UCLA. That's that UCLA life, man.
Hey, speaking of that, they're so disrespectful. I knew I should have never put faith in they sorry asses. I knew for a fact UCLA was going to lose, bro. But they lost to Oregon, man. I was trying to up them and just, make them feel like maybe they could beat somebody just so maybe they could be undefeated when we played them. I told you this, they were going to fall, man. They weak as hell. I should have known better, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I have a special message for you that honestly, no, it just told me to tell you this. My guy, Gerard Powers, he said, man, tell Lendale he's doing a great job on the camera, man. He said he's been doing a real good job. He said, but that Auburn team, if they would have played y'all, that they would have beat y'all. What was that?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
What, 05? Oh, 05.
Yeah. No. My team, Gerard.
The championship, I guess, what happened? Y'all share the championship or?
No. See, didn't Gerard, I think if I'm not mistaken.
He played for Auburn.
Right. But listen, 2K. He must have been. Oh, he's saying if we probably played. I don't know.
If y'all would have played, he's saying if y'all would have played, they would have won. Who did y'all split that championship with?
LSU. They went undefeated. Okay. So did they even beat LSU?
No, whatever it was, I guess they said if they would have played because
2K. Oh no, hold on.
They won one. Then they win one.
But yeah, Auburn won later on. So he must be talking about his later on team because he's clearly mistaken if he thought that we beat Auburn. We beat Auburn. We went down to Auburn in 2003. He's talking about later on. Yeah, he has to be because when I played Auburn, we beat y'all. So I don't know what the hell he talking about. He tripping. Hey, Gerard.
I guess he tied their championship team. Their championship team would have beat y'all.
Is he still playing right now? Or
nah, he retired. He my age.
Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, Jay, get up off of that power, man. It makes sense. Because if you tripping, man. But I appreciate you though, brother.
I don't know. Y'all have problem. Y'all have problem with running quarterbacks, man. They had that guy.
Oh, you talking about Cam? I don't. Yeah,
with Cam.
But also on that same team that they probably had young. That Texas team that we played was way souped up. Don't do that. We can't even. We're not going to do that. That's the only team that had. Bro, I lost 2 games in my career. So if anybody lost more than 2 games in their career, and they come on and talk about who could have beat them and who would, I'm not going to even talk to them. I played in 3 straight national championships, back to back to back. I don't even know what we're talking about here. How's a team talking about if you only got to almost playing 1 natty? Bro, get out of here. I'm 3-time. You know what I'm saying? 2K.
Okay.
And you,
don't kill the messenger.
No, sir.
I'm just,
bro. Oh my God, y'all.
Don't kill the messenger. I'm just telling you, bro.
I can't believe I allow you to do this every time.
Man,
You get away with it, bro.
I'm just a
You a wild
messenger,
boy,
bro. I'm just a
bro.
messenger, man.
Bro, how is it? Can I ask you a question, for real? Because this weekend we out there with all them alumni, man, and obviously you were just recently for the Hall of Fame, and you hanging out with Warren Moon, Hall of Famer. We seen Robert Brazil. He let you try the gold jacket on. You had some flicks with it, man. That was a dope moment for me just seeing that because they said you was next up. These are Hall of Famers that are all telling you that you are the next in line, man. How does that feel for real, bro?
Man, it's crazy, man, because like even when I put the jacket on, like I I don't even expect these because they Oilers or whatever. And I
Yeah,
think this is my first year seeing them at the reunion or whatever. I don't even think these guys know me. Know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's crazy. And then like just to hear like for him to give me the jacket, and the whole thing, and a lot of people probably knows if you look in close up on the picture, he gave me the ring too. He gave me the ring
yeah,
and the jacket. And it was just crazy, like just to have a Hall of Famer telling me like I belong there. Then like Warren Moon, like we grew up like idolizing him, watching him, and for him like telling me I'm next up on the best home run hitter
yeah.
in NFL history. Like it's just crazy, man. Just to be having these people backing me. Eddie George, all those type of things, man. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. I give you I'm giving you your flowers. I probably this the second time, but bro, like you said, when you grow up, and I know myself how I grew up, and how I religiously watch football, and how I always had something on the TV. I remember Warren Moon, man, and it's crazy because I remember when I first met Warren. You remember this? We was seven. We was in New York when we did an appearance. She did an appearance, and we was on some rooftop. It was beautiful. But remember, Mike Vick and Warren Moon was there, and I remember walking up and just being in awe. Like, man, two of the, they're black quarterbacks, but these are the dudes that, like, I know I was a running back in a big one, but like, if I could be anybody in the world at that point, I remember I want to be Warren Moon or Michael Vick, and I'm just like, man, these are two dudes I idolize. And
Right.
like you said, they know who we are. Like they shaking our hands and they asking us questions about like how we like how was SC or how was your time at ECU and whatever. But they like more of my stories about SC because at ECU I haven't really heard what you was doing. But that's neither here nor there, bro. That's not your fault. You got to the Hall of Fame from ECU. That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah. All right. Let's get on to the next. Let's get
Bro,
on
you a
to the
wild
next.
boy, nah. Man, let's
Yeah.
talk about my
So,
old coach then. Let's
yeah.
talk
That's
about
why I
my
want
old
to ask you
coach.
what you think about Pete Carroll, Geno Smith, and the Seahawks success they're having right now. What you think about
I think it's like normal. Like when I think about Pete Carroll, and this is a true story, as much as the man used to get on my nerves and I couldn't stand him, he is a master at knowing how to get something out of somebody. He's a great manipulator, finesse, whatever you want to call it, man. He knows how to get that out of a person, man. And I think that we've been seeing that for years with Russ, right? Now you see Russ go to Denver, and people are like looking for that magic and looking for this and that. And they thought Pete Carroll was the guy maybe holding them back for a while, right? When the whole time it was like, no, Pete Carroll might have been the guy that knew how to, get his guy in the right situations and tone him down or, get him hype when he needed to. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing with Geno. I also think that he took like the handcuffs off, so to say, or, even the training wheels off, whatever you want to call it. I think that, they opened up the playbook for Geno. Geno's going out there. He's 20 for 27. He's making plays on the feet. There's a throw I seen a couple of weeks ago where he's on the run and he throws it on a dime. And it's like, yeah, like those plays are looking incredible. But it's like,
that?
I guess it took a coach like Pete Carroll to believe in Geno the way he's believing in him for Geno to, flourish like this because I'm not accustomed to seeing Geno play ball like this. I'm just
Yeah.
being honest. Like if we're being real, I seen him when he played with you with the Jets. That's not the same Geno. Granted, maturity is everything, but that's the flashes we're seeing now is real. So I mean, I'm not really surprised because Pete Carroll definitely knows how to get. He can, boy, he can. Man, don't
But
play
who's
it.
up then? So I know before the season, it was a
He
big
could
thing.
sell
Like
water to a well.
no. But what I'm saying is they were saying, okay, who's the best? Like, is it Pete Carroll or is it Russ? Like, who need who? So it's seeming like Russ need Pete. Or do
I
Pete need
mean,
Russ?
I think it was hand in hand, but Pete is also like I'm trying to tell you, Young, that he's
It's
a
showing
great.
that, but
He's
it's
a.
showing
We don't
now
know.
it's not
No,
hand in
no, no,
hand.
no, no, no. Stop,
Right
stop,
now,
stop.
this early.
Yeah,
I'm just
early.
saying it's
Okay,
early.
yeah. Okay,
It's
thank you. Right
early.
now, it is showing
Right.
that, but we'll
It's
see
showing
because
that who needs who.
no, you're right, but we can say it because you still Pete can't play. I hear what you're saying, 2K, but the best part about this is yes, it's 6 or 7 games in. I want to see my dog Gino ball out at a high clip like this because that's going to mean more money for him, and I want my dog to get paid. But let's be honest, bro. This season is super long. Yes, these high prices is crazy, but these next 7 can go any or either way. And then next thing you know, they're on the outside looking in, and us right now saying, "Hey, who's the guy or what's the guy?" And then we'll be looking crazy because Russ all of a sudden turned that switch, and now he's making plays like we're accustomed to him making plays. So I don't know. Right now, yes, Pete looks like the genius for sure. He definitely does. I want to see by the end of this 17-game season how these stats are looking, because if Gino is looking like that by the end of the year, Gino deserves a new contract. And yes, Pete Carroll clearly is the guy that, is a coach that can make anybody or turn anybody into a star. You're right. I'm not going to knock that.
Exactly.
He didn't turn me into a star.
I talked to my boy, man, and he told me Pete's winning right now. Future.
Oh, yeah, Pete, yeah. Well,
Future.
Shout out Future, man. Future.
Yeah, but man, if you look at it though like this though, the reason why I would give Pete the nod on this, because like let's just go back to even the draft days, right? So all these scouts and all these analysts or whatever, and obviously the teams, they felt like Russ was only good enough to be a 3rd round pick.
Right.
Gino was a 1st round pick.
Okay.
Pete took Russ and made him this big superstar. Like, know what I'm saying? We trying a 3rd round pick here.
Made now, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Played in 2.
Played in 2. And then, so we're talking about Gino here, a 1st round talent. Now, Pete got his hands on him. So obviously everybody thought that Gino was a better quarterback than Russ coming out of college.
Anyway.
He was a 1st round pick. So you mean to tell me that I know Pete get his hands on him and he got him playing like this? That's why I got to give a nod to Pete. I have to.
Listen, man, well, you got to give a nod to Vince Young, because Vince Young is the reason why he be looking for quarterbacks like that now. Don't play. Yeah. Man be having nightmares of him still, because there was a way he couldn't stop him. So, no, I get what you're saying. I can never knock Pete, man. Pete, he, like I said, he knows how to get the best and how to be crazy for some reason, know how to. And even when Russ and them weren't doing good, though, Young, they always were teetering right there on the playoffs. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he. So, yeah, man, Pete definitely know what he's doing as far as coaching. That's not a question, man. It's just sometimes your concern on the goal line.
Grass ain't always greener, man.
But 2K.
Grass ain't always greener.
So, okay, let me throw something at you. What about that 1-yard play call? If he's a great coach, who
he's
allowed
a wild boy. No, no.
I'm just asking. I was asking who allowed
I never came out here and say he's a great coach or this and that. I said I got to give the nod to Pete over Russ.
Bro, come on.
Because we see what's going on.
Bro, we see what's going on right now. 2K.
But what I'm saying is,
we can finish this.
All right, no, what I'm saying is, I see what's going on though. Know what I'm saying? I see what's going on in it.
All right, so man, forget enough about Pete. Hey, Pete, good job, man. But forget that. What about our Tennessee Titans? What you think? Oh, and shout out to my dog, man, and busting with the boys, man. Yeah, we were just on their podcast. They got a hell of a thing going on down there, man. And shout out to those boys, Will Compton and my dog Lou, big tackle. He making all the money. You can send us some checks whenever you like, man. We'll appreciate that. But bro, what about our Titans? You think they can win the division and make the playoffs?
Right now, I think we're leading the division. You know what I'm saying? And we had a slow start. I feel like now, we're getting back to our old ways, and that's we're gonna run the ball and we're gonna play some good defense, and that's what we're doing right now. Like, in order for us to go to the playoffs and go far in there, I feel like we have to stick to our formula. And our formula is not going out there letting Tannehill throw the ball 30, 40 times. We're going to go the same formula that we did this past game. Tannehill only threw the ball 20 times. Derrick Henry ran the ball 30 times. That's our formula, and play good defense. So if we stick to that, I think we'll be all right.
I feel you. I believe that too. I think it's going to be rough. Like I was talking to Blue Juan and those guys yesterday, and I'm like, man, like, what do you think about our receiver situation? And he's like, man, it's pretty rough. Obviously, letting AJ go, and we talk about this damn near every week on the show, but letting him go is probably one of the toughest things we did. Now, I love Derrick Henry and what he's able to do for our team, man. But what I'm saying is, it comes a time when you have to air it out, 2K, and it's like right now. Yes, we can keep running it, but there's a time where if something happens, what if there's a quick special teams to a touchdown and a offensive turnover and we're down 14? We can't just run all the time. You got to throw the ball and be able to do something. So that's what makes me nervous, man. Honestly, I can't lie. So I think we make the playoffs for sure, but I want to see how deep our playoff run is, man. I got to see that, man.
I think as time goes on, somebody's going to step up. Austin Hooper, that's his name.
Yeah, Austin Hooper, even missing plays for a while.
Yeah, I think he's going to be one of those guys that step up and give us some help in the pass game. And it ain't too late, man. I don't think the trading deadline is not here yet, so I don't think it's too late. And man, I know from just being around Miss Amy and talking to Miss Amy, she want to do whatever to win. So if we continue how we going and continue at the top of our division, and as they get closer, if we don't really have nobody to step up to help us out in that passing game, to help Ryan Tannehill, I can see us going out there and getting a trade. I can see that.
Okay. I mean, when is the deadline? Is it too late? Because we need to.
Nah, the old deadline was, I thought, was this after
Anybody
the 6th game, but I think they pushed it back. I think they pushed it back, but we'll see, man. We got time. We'll see. I want to touch bases on some. I want to know what's your thoughts on the ref getting the autograph.
No. You got it absolutely wrong, 2K. So, I got friends everywhere, and my friends, my inside sources are telling me that Mike is a captain, so they had to sign off on the captain card at the end of the game, and that's what happened. There's nothing else more to the story. No, I'm just. Hey,
really?
2K,
come on, don't do the guy. That went crazy, man.
But 2K, at the same time, bro, come on, man. I think there's nothing wrong with that. You got to think about it. These refs are probably guys that had high school as that's the last time they ever had any type of run into a sport. So now they get to become NFL refs. Why? And these are guys that everybody look up to. I would ask Mike Evans for a damn autograph. So it's like I don't see the big deal, man. It's crazy. Jeremy Hill, I seen like a post he said put up. He's like, I don't see what the big deal is. These are fans like everybody else. It ain't like he cost a game and then asked Mike for an autograph. Like, so I don't know, I understand there are rules.
Rules are rules.
Yeah, but he didn't ask. What if Mike just signed it?
No, but what I'm saying is rules are rules. So like, you got to think how they looking at it, probably like how the league is looking at it and stuff like that. We might be in a big time game, playoff game, this and that. And like, I might be guarding Mike, and I done put the pause on the woo woo, and he got a little favoritism to it because Mike done gave him an autograph. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting the edge on everything. But what I'm just saying is rules are rules, and I don't understand it. I don't think it's a problem with it, but at the same time,
you're right.
I get where they're trying to come from, even though it don't make sense. But just imagine, bro, you a ref, like you say, I probably haven't played since high school, and I've been growing up like watching, let's say Deion.
Yeah.
I've been growing up watching, everybody infatuated with Deion. And you get a Deion can't give you an autograph. Goes back to the Tom Brady situation when he turned around and said something to the ref and he threw the flag late. Now we in this big time game. Deion gave you an autograph. Deion probably your favorite player. And come on now. It might be a couple. It might be a couple pass interferences that you don't call just because Deion gave you that autograph.
Man, that sound absurd, 2K.
Nah.
I hear what you're saying, but rules are rules, so I accept that, man. But I honestly, I think they
rules
make
are
it
rules,
too
and
much
he know better. Nah, rules are rules, man. You know what's up. Just like they coming there before the year start.
Yeah,
and they go over all them, and they go over all that stuff, and they say not to do. All right, if you feel bad for him, why you don't feel bad for my guy, Kevin Ridley?
Oh, Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
I do
when he
feel
placed
bad
the bet
for him.
and they took all his money.
I do feel bad for him. I do feel bad for him.
Bro,
He should be playing football. It ain't like he told.
I'm saying.
It ain't like
$1,000 bet cost him. I think it was $6-7 million.
Yeah, but and he also never betted on against himself. He always betted to win. I respect that. Yeah, I'm going out.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but at the end of the
rules
day,
are
rules are rules.
And how about these rules, though? I told you that Christian McCaffrey was going to the Niners last week. How about I told you that?
Yeah, you called that out. You called that out. I was surprised. I was surprised by that move, but at the end of the day, they probably rebuilding right now. But still, that's one thing that I don't. That's one thing that I don't like what organizations do. Right? Yes, we're rebuilding, but it's okay. Obviously, y'all don't believe in them then. Yes, y'all had to give him that money. Y'all don't believe he can stay. Y'all don't believe he can stay healthy. Because if I'm rebuilding, I'd rather rebuild around that guy before I go in the draft and be like, I got to rebuild.
Running backs in this league, I'm sorry to tell you, I understand what you're saying. I'm not rebuilding. If I can get a first round, second round, or something like that for him right now, he got to go, bro. It is what it is. And like you just said, the ultimate. Even if I do believe in him, I just know that it's year 7, 8, 9 coming up. He's probably not going to be at 10 top. I'm okay with that.
I think he's on year 5. I think he
there's no way McCaffrey's year 5. Yeah, exactly. So got to be year 7, year 8, year 9. No, hell no. There's no way I'm taking that. And like I said,
I might get Frank Gore's situation. Frank Gore played 15 years. I got 10
but Frank also put up. Frank was putting up 1,000-yard seasons like nobody's business, just like you. Like y'all had back to back. Frank, I don't think got hurt till I don't know, or he put up like 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons or something, 7,000. Like, so come on, that's a big difference. Frank is a big difference. McCaffrey, he's balling right now, and continue on that path.
McCaffrey's balling.
He's doing decent, bro. So yes,
he's balling.
Yes, he's doing decent.
Shut the hell up, man.
2K, man. Crazy. You know what's? Hey, bro, we gotta. It's crazy. I gotta pause.
Yeah,
we gotta pause this to finish in 10 minutes. 2K, I have to. Braylon's calling me right now. We done took forever to start this. Now I gotta.
Yeah, well, let me ask you one more question. One question, and we get out of here. Can you give me your top 5 players that you've played with?
Top 5 players I played with at any position, at any school or any time?
NFL.
Ooh,
NFL, any position.
Come on. You, bro. Obviously I'm biased because you're my dog. So you definitely up there. Is it any particular rank?
No, you said give me 5 guys.
Top 5 players you played with. I would say Vince Young, you, Champ Bailey, Brian Dawkins, and then Keith Bull. I can't lie. Keith Bull I seen him ball out at Mr. Monday Night. He called it, self-proclaimed it, and went out and went crazy on the Monday night, man. That's my career wasn't super long, and I played on the same team with the same players for a long time. So, I didn't really get to play around there. But you tell me your top 5.
My top 5.
You play with some ghosts though, bro.
Top 5. Say Larry Fitzgerald.
Right.
Pat Peterson. When I play with Pat, I ain't seen nobody catch a ball on him. Honestly.
Yeah, Pat, crazy.
Pat, him. I gotta go Vince. I gotta go Phenom.
10. Oh, there's another quarterback I know
gotta
you're
go
going to put.
I gotta go Carson.
Oh my, and you got another quarterback, bro. You play with some dogs at quarterback. You play with 7.
Yeah, I did play with 7. I played with 7.
Dang, boy, you play with some.
And then the number 1 overall guy. It's crazy. The number 1 overall guy. This shit was lovely. Randy Moss.
Oh yeah, oh my God. See what I'm saying, young? You play with Mike Vick, Randy Moss, Carson Palmer, Larry Fitzgerald. Bro, that's Goonie. That's incredible, 2K. That's hard, man.
And the brick of Shaw Ferguson and Nick Mangle. Oh, them O-line.
They were some cool dudes, yeah. Kevin Mawai too. Then.
Kevin
Mawai. Mike Rule's Big Country. We played with some dogs too, man. I ain't gonna lie. Because they didn't give up sacks for weeks. I remember that,